Hello, my beautiful Pisces, and good morning to you. Good morning with my coffee. So, I see a lot of tarot readers that have merch for sale, you know, like coffee cups and t-shirts and stuff. What do you think our channel should say? So I'm going to look into that. I was toying with the idea of, I have intuitive energies, so of course I'm a Pisces. Isn't that funny? I like that. I was toying with that last night. Let me know what you think. And if you have any ideas, put them below. And we'll see if we can get some cups made. And that'll help the channel. And you guys can have your own cup. And yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't cost too much, right? We'll see. Anyway, we'll see what you guys think. All right. So, beautiful reading. I've called in my spirit guides. I've actually had a little bit of a discussion, rather, because they're always with me. As I've said, they think I'm funny when I call them in because, well, they're already sitting there looking at me going, we've been here since you were born. So, it's like, okay. But here we go. I'm going to take these are gratitude cards, or you got this, or I think some kind of gratitude. Anyway, pull one today, and I do not put them back in the deck after, so I'm going to go until there are none left. And then we'll start again. That way you guys get to see every single one until both decks are empty. How's that sound? I like that. Okay? All right. Okay. If roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation for goodness. The roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation for goodness. The Dalai Lama. Very nice. So I guess it's a circle of goodness, what we're getting here. Sometimes people play with words and it takes me a minute to figure out what the heck they're trying to say. But if the roots of goodness are in a soil that appreciate the goodness, I guess it's all about gratitude, isn't it, guys? The more that you are happy with, the more that you will get. The more that you will get and be grateful for it, the more gratitude there will be. I don't know. We'll just go round and round. We'll just say that's what it means, okay? Alrighty. So, we're going to take one of these here. This is an oracle card. Okay, this one wanted to turn. It's so pretty. We'll take these two. You are not alone. Nice message right away from Spirit. We are here for you. We never left. I guess it's from the conversation I just had with you guys. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. Beautiful picture. Okay? But unlike this is, I think that we do sense it. I sense I never feel alone anymore. And I would love to hear that you guys are getting there as well, okay? That you can tap into that and get that love, okay? There's serenity here. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. Okay? Don't let that happen. Right. So clear out any resentments. You know, give yourself that. My guides are telling me when you wake up in the morning, give yourself a reset button. Okay? to let go of everything from yesterday and be grateful for anything of today, okay? It's the best gift you can give yourself, okay? Don't carry over stuff from the day before. Really try. When you go to bed at night, what I do is I take 4 really deep breaths before I go to sleep, like really deep down into my solar plexus, all the way down almost to my root chakra, okay? I can feel the breath really deep and expel it 4 to 5 times before I go to bed. It seems to clear stuff, okay? Water is also a great purifier if you guys like taking showers before bed. Taking a shower, you just let the water of everything of your day flow past you, around you, and down the drain, okay? And let the earth purify it. It is one of the best ways you can do it, okay? And then when you wake up, like I said, before your feet hit the ground, say thank you quite a few times. Thank you for the day. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for being healthy. Thank you for being here on this beautiful journey, on this contrast that I'm experiencing, okay? So, and find that serenity inside of yourself in the morning. It will greatly help you feel serene, okay? This is advice. Partly from Spirit, partly from me, because that's what I do. Okay. Do we pick any other oracle cards, or we wait? Do we wait? Okay, well, we'll just start with the reading, you guys. By the way, thank you for being here. Thank you for being such a great support. I appreciate you so very much. You guys are fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed these readings. If you do, please leave me a comment, leave me a like. Let me know how you are. How's life with you? We live still a little bit of a upheaval right now, but, you know, we're going to get around to it. Life is going to get better, and when it does, we are so going to appreciate it. We're going to love it. We are definitely in a hermit mode right now. You know, we're going in. We're doing some deep, deep work. Some good work, okay? I love this hermit card. It is so serene. Exactly, with this card, the Serenity card. You feel very serene looking at it. That light shining on the side of the cliff. Little lights all the way up. You know, I like to think that's the stairway to my guides. Okay? And I took a little break here to shine from the inside out before I go meet up with them. It does look very similar to where I go to meet them. Okay? Alright. Next up, let's see. Oh, that card just went flying. And I do take the flying cards, even if they're on the ground. I go get them. Yep, they flew. See? I juggled badly, and the card flew out of my hand, just like these. This is the Two of Pentacles. This is juggling and adapting. That sometimes this card always reads to me as a little bit of confusion, because you see her, she looks a little bit like, I don't know what I'm doing here. So I get that sensation every time that comes out. You're trying hard to adapt the situation. Let's see what else we have for you here, Pisces. Okay, this one. The Eight of Cups. New journey, walking away from the old. Healing yourself from stuff, walking away from that stuff. A lot of blue, a lot of serenity today, a lot of blue and the colors coming out. Nice. The blue is so calming. Nine of Cups. Here comes the yellow, you guys. After the Eight of Cups comes the Nine of Cups, okay? You walk away into your own personal power. You really start feeling good because you've left that stuff behind. You've started a brand new journey. It's, yeah. It's really good. I feel a lot of order in the way you guys are doing stuff. There's a lot of order to get this rebirth going, okay? You're like putting in the work. You're doing the steps that are necessary to get yourself going where you need to go. And that's truly beautiful. I like that. Okay, so we're going to do what's currently going, challenges, message from spirit, and outcome, okay? So this is the Four Rose. I never know what I'm going to do until I do it, so the Emperor card, coming into your power. Looking at that's the power coming down here. You can see it in the card. You can see that light, that spirit light, you see? And it's going past the chess piece, okay? It's helping you move the pieces in place in your life, Pisces. It's a, yeah, good thing. Knight of Cups. That is intense emotion. Beautiful, beautiful emotion, though. I mean, this is where passion comes from. Okay, and the last two came out together. We have the Temperance card, finding balance. And we have the Hangman card of Pisces, which we've been getting for days now. No surprise that it comes out again, getting perspective on things. That should be our middle name. Hi, I'm a Pisces. I like to get perspective on everything. Maybe that should be a cup, you guys. I'm a prospector. I'm not a prospector. I'm a perspector. In other words, I gain perspective my entire life. That's not a bad idea. I have to say thanks, Spirit. I guess that would be it. I just have to make sure it doesn't mean anything else, or it isn't actually a word. I have no idea. Okay, you guys, I'm just taking a sip of coffee. Oh, I make an extra big cup in the morning so that I can sip it for a long time. Don't tell my husband this is his cup. I have a nice little pink cup. At night he goes, "Where's my cup?" I don't know, dear. All right, so here we go. We have with the Hermit, the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. Wow. Look at all this fire. Okay, so I feel a lot of fire, a lot of energy, a lot of passion in these thoughts that you're doing. You're getting ready for the next cycle, okay? But this is walking away too. Look at this page, because this is the After Tarot. By the way, somebody asked which deck this was. It's so beautiful. This is the After Tarot deck. So I put the link for you. I think it's I love the 80s, which I do. So do I. Let me put my glasses on because I'm pretty sure I know, okay? This is about moving into something that you don't want anymore, moving away. It could be a relationship because he is walking, he is walking away from somebody, if you look, okay? And this is a brand new journey. I get very much the Eight of Cups here, okay? In the regular tarot, the way he's doing it, you'd have to flip the card around and see the mountains, okay? So you see him moving away, okay, with this page, and and then moving on to something else, okay? To new places, to new. Look at this with the Egyptian scene in the back. Very nice, okay? A lot of passion, a lot of wisdom in this move, okay? Egypt is very old, and to me, what Spirit is showing me is that it's a wisdom of moving on to the things that are starting to come into play for you, okay? Like I said, it could be a situation, person, career, it doesn't really matter, okay? Apply it to whatever resonates for you. This is a moving on. This is you right now, and you're really into that hermit mode of figuring out where you're going to let this wisdom take you, okay? But you know it's going to be with passion. All the fire came out. So it's definitely passion that is driving you at this time, Pisces. Absolutely, okay? And where it's going to drive you is a rebirth, okay? So it's a death, absolutely, a death of this situation and the beginning of a new one, Okay? Yeah, absolutely. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? An opportunity for real concrete growth is what the Ace of Pentacles. Concrete growth in relationship and money and whatever you want to call it. But you are definitely going down that path. This is what you're doing. And you're really being, I find you are being really mindful and careful this time. You know, it didn't just jump from one wagon to the next. You're really sitting down going, where do I want to really go this time? Somewhere that I'm going to be happy and fulfilled for a while, you know? Something that's going to keep me going for quite a bit or forever, you know? Like you're really putting a lot of thought into it, which is fantastic. So this is what's currently going on with you. Your challenges, Two of Pentacles and the Emperor card. Yeah. What's happening with this is that you would like to feel like the Fool. You know, this Fool, this one who's just jumped, you know, kind of stepped right off the cliff and smelling the roses as he's hanging on by fingernails. You would really love to do that, but instead you're still kind of juggling. You're thinking. You're trying to adapt the situation to make sure that you are ready for any problems that might arise, things that might show up. Okay, so this is your challenge right now. It's not just trusting in yourself to go. And you know, I'm not going to criticize you for this. I am totally that person as well. Yeah. You know, when you say that you've stayed in a dead-end job for 11 years, that's a level of procrastination you get from me. So please don't be too hard on yourself. Just know that at some point, it's going to probably get to the point where you're not going to want to do this anymore. Whatever the situation is, whatever situation you're leaving, if you haven't left it already, you're gonna have had enough, and you're just gonna need to move on. Okay, and this is what I'm seeing as a challenge with the Emperor as well. It's having the chess piece and not knowing where to put it. Okay, you're still kind of thinking about it. Let's see here. We can clarify. Okay, yeah, the Hermit card came out yet again. I love this card. Like I said, I think yesterday or the day before, it's got the wolf and the snake. In other words, you are not alone. You also have, you are not alone. You have your inner light. You have guides, okay? Remember, you are not alone. They said that right at the beginning. So just remember that, okay? Trust your intuition. Tap into them as much as you can. Get guidance from them. They will tell you where to go. They will help you. Mine did. Even though sometimes I went, do I trust this? You know, do I trust this? I should have, because they were right. And they usually are. And if they're offering help, they're going to help you. Okay? And you know what? You're trusting them, but you're trusting your own spirit inside of yourself too, Pisces. Okay? Remember that. They are part of you, but you're part of them. We are all part of each other. There is no separation. Okay? Where we separate is where we have our biggest problems. When we separate each other, that's when we have our biggest problems. Okay, so, message from Spirit, 8 of Cups. I love this 4 of Pentacles with the Death going by. Do you see him? It's like one card goes into the other. It always makes me laugh because I always think like, what the heck? Okay. You have the King of Wands. Again, you had the King of Wands. Did I see the King? Nope. I thought this was the King of Wands. So I'm not surprised. The Emperor card came out and for sure I said, oh, there's the King, and it's not. But I'm not surprised. So I guess, yeah, I knew he was going to come out. Okay. So Spirit is saying this. Okay. Regardless of how much you try to control the situation, this transformation right here, this death rebirth, it's a happening. Yeah, you see him? He's in the picture. He's already in the picture, regardless of what you're doing. Yeah, you see this poor guy? He's like, no, I'm not ready. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And with the King of Wands is saying exactly that. You're ready to take the lead. Okay? I'm not laughing. I just love the imagery, you guys. I'm not laughing at you guys. I just think this is so appropriate right now. Okay? When you're hanging on by your fingernails to something that no longer suits you, and you know you should be moving on. You should be like going into this new journey, but you insist on causing yourself more grief. Yeah, transformation's going to have a way of coming around and just kicking you right in the butt, okay? And I love the way he just, like, he's popping into the picture, like going, yoo-hoo, this is going to happen. Like, why don't you just, you know, give up the ghost? Funny. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I love this. This is absolutely lovely. I'm actually going to leave it up. I love this imagery. This deck is so wonderful. If this is one of my favorite decks, this is my second favorite deck. So, all right. So this message from Spirit going, you can't stop it from happening. It's going to happen. Okay? So either you do it or they do it. But something's going to give. Okay? Then you have the Knight of Cups as well being clarified on the same row. Message from Spirit. Let's see what that means to them. I think I know. Yeah. When I was shuffling, I could hear your intensity of emotions and it may not even be like love, but it's just the intensity of emotion is what is stopping you, okay? Because it's intense fear, intense. I know this is Cups and it's supposed to be love, but the Knight of Cups is somebody who's a love him and leave him. So it's a very strong type of emotion quickly, and then it drops off. And for me right now, it feels like a strong type of like obsessive emotion. Like, I can't leave here, or I can't do that because I don't know what else I'll be doing, or I don't know where I'm going, and I don't have all the facts, and blah, blah, blah. Spirit is saying, start building it and keep building. Okay, get your mind off of this and start building this. You see, he's finally constructed something. If you keep going, you're going to see that what you are building will come to fruition. Like, you're going to see momentum forward, and you're going to start to believe that these changes are possible that you're making. Okay, this is like saying start taking the first step. Take the first step. Once you've started taking the first step, things will start changing for you, and you're going to see that it's not so impossible for you, okay? Okay, we have the Nine of Cups here. This is the outcome. Okay, death showed up 3 times in this. And here he is. Here he is. The sun has now risen. Everything that's gone is gone. And death is now just, you know, continuing on. Okay? And this rebirth is going to bring you happiness. You see this? It's going to give you freedom to be who you really need to be. This is all this is really saying, okay? And you have the pillars of the moon here, where the moon usually shows up, okay? Cycles. Moon, sun, day, night. Everything has got a cycle. And this is the cycle of you, Pisces. This is a cycle of cups, which is emotions, which is you, okay? But now these emotions and these cups, they have to be positive, okay? They have to start flowing into the serenity and well-being of you, Pisces. Okay, all right. So I'm going to push these a little bit so that you can see the last 2 cards. Oh, and coffee, because we're wrapping up here, you guys. All right, so the last 2 cards are Balance and the Hangman. So again, So we had Death twice in this, and the Hermit twice. Yeah. And of course we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. You get such great cards, especially at the end, at the outcome of this, Pisces. It just makes me feel really good. Okay. Again, when getting a new way of thinking, and I love, if you look at the bottom of this, you see all kinds of signs and signals, okay? And that's what she's looking at. Like, look at that. Look at all these signs that I'm being given, okay? And then you're going to realize, oh, look, there's balance. And again, he's holding like the sun and the moon, I think. Look at that. He's got the sun and the moon. Just like this will now become this, okay? Where you're holding them with ease and grace. It's not such a chore. The strings are gone. You're just hanging on to it. And you have divine help. Look at these wings. Look at this energy around you. You'll feel empowered. You'll feel well. You'll feel balanced. Okay? And then opportunities are just, you're going to see them. That's the thing. You're going to see the opportunities that are finally coming in. Okay? I had somebody leave me in the comments, I think it was Chaos Crew, about not fighting and what's coming, and also having seen now, when you look back on your life and you see that everything that's happened for a reason, and what you learn from it and how to move with it is such wisdom in itself, okay? So do that. See the wisdom in the life that you've led, in everything that you've gone through, because when you're able to spot those things, then you're able to use them to your advantage. And when other things happen to you along the way, you're going, I know this, I recognize this, I know what this is. Okay, or when something happens, going, what do I have to learn from this? What is this trying to teach me? Why does it feel so off? There's something here I need to fix or clear or learn. And then you move on, okay? Even in the worst of things, guys, okay? Because I know some of you will say, well, I've had terrible things happen to me. I'm there with you, okay? I'm there with you. So, I've lost a child in my life, and I think that's one of the worst things that could ever happen. A parent never is meant to outlive a child. Yeah. And you know what? There was something to learn there too. I've learned so much from that experience. And knowing that you go back to source, that you're all really, that the energy that flows through me now is part of her energy as well. And anybody who passes after that as well. We're all connected, okay? All right, you guys. I'm going to pull one more before I take off. Okay. You are wonderful, Pisces. Don't forget that. Life is a learning experience. It's a beautiful journey. The good, the bad, the everything. Okay? Just remember that. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. Okay, so we're going back to that first card that I saw at the beginning with the Knight of Wands. This is exactly the same thing. Okay? So, keep working on this, Pisces, okay? This is a passionate new endeavor for you. This is something that you, and if you're not working on this, I suggest you do. Start working on what you want your life to look like, okay? Because you need to vibe at this level. You need to challenge yourself, okay? It's one thing to want comfort and just a lot of money, but question yourself. If you did, if you were, if somebody handed you all the money in the world to do whatever you want, and you bought every single thing you ever wanted, what next? What then? Okay? A lot of people don't know. They fall into that trap. That's why you see lottery winners go into big depressions. What if your dreams came true? What if your needs were met and surpassed? What will bring fire to your soul? What will give you meaning in life? It's a lot more than money, and it's a lot more than those frivolous things that a lot of people think will bring them happiness. Okay? You have to find that passion inside of yourself, Pisces. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. I've loved giving you this reading once again. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that and click that notification bell to all. It's helping this channel, and you guys are such a great support. Please keep it nice in the comments section. Well, there's no other choice if you don't. I don't keep people like that around. So, but so far it has been 99.9% awesome, you guys. And I am so grateful for you. I am so very blessed to have you with me. And thank you so much again for being here. I'm sending love and light and blessings to you, Pisces. That could also be in a cup. Love and light and blessings to Pisces. That would be nice too. I gotta write all of these down. Anyway, like I said, leave me your ideas below. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you later. Take care, Pisces. Stay safe.